What's going on, guys? Another video here. Uh, Today, guys, I have this beautiful Sansui G2000, and this G2000 has a beautiful looks, the sounds. It has a beautiful sounds, and it's made in Japan. And I want to share with you guys this G2000, the Sansui. I bought this a couple of years ago, and I'm very happy about this receiver. As you can see, this G2000 was probably the first model when it came out, and another Sansui 3000 came out, 5000 came out, and the 7000 came out, and so on. And the price that keeps going up. And today, a lot of people likes this Sansui because of the looks, and it has this beautiful knobs. As you can see, it has these two very nice big knobs in the middle, and this faceplate. And the looks of this Sansui, guys, it's very unique and very vintage back in the 70s. And the good thing about this, guys, because this is made in Japan and they built this receiver, the stability, the long life, and the sound quality, and the money that you will pay for this Sansui, it's really, I would say you would not waste your money when you buy Sansui like this. And the 3000, guys, it's getting bigger, and the 5000, and so on. And the more money you spend, the bigger receiver you will get. But to me, guys, the Sansui, it's good enough. The sound quality is good enough in my place, and it can crank, a high decent size of your music room. And I am not one of those guys, like they really want a big sound, gigantic sounds, because to me, guys, I just want to listen to music and not really loud that can irritate my ears. I just want to listen to my records and just want to enjoy the good amount of sounds. And this G2000, it's good enough for me. And I'm very happy that I bought this back in the day. I remember when the COVID did not happen yet, this piece wasn't that expensive. After the COVID, the inflation, all the receivers went up, prices go up, and the sellers are selling their vintage receivers for a high value, for a high price. Like I said, guys, not all vintage are expensive, but from other people, they really want to make money. They wanted to sell for more money because it's vintage. And yeah, they have a point. They're not forcing you to buy it if you don't want it. They're not forcing you if you want to spend that kind of money. It's up to you, but that's their price, so they have the right, and the buyers has the right. So I have the right when I want to buy my stereos for a low price, for a fair price, because I'm not one of those guys that will throw money just like that. So this Sansui, when I bought it, it's a fair price, and I'm very happy because I bought this a couple of years ago, and I paid a fair price. And today, guys, I saw this in eBay, and the price went up. And I'm very lucky because, you know, some people, they want this receiver and now they're gonna pay for more money. Yeah, so I want to show you guys the back of this. That is the back of this receiver, so you can see. Yeah, simple and nice, but you know what I like here, like I said, what I really like is the faceplate, the looks in the front. So you can see that kind of gold looking vintage, yeah, looks, and the knobs. It's just amazing. And a lot of people today, guys, you know, they're collecting vintage, and you know, they buy and sell it because they know that, you know, they can make money out of it. And you know, to me, yeah, it's an extra money, but you know, it's not like you're gonna make a lot of money. But unless you have a music store or a stereo store, then you can sell a lot of radios, stereos, and make a lot of money if they still want this vintage today. Because a lot of people today, guys, they want the modern ones, they want the Bluetooth, they want small speaker that they can carry and play with their iTunes from their iPhones. So a lot of young kids like, you know, Bluetooth nowadays. But some of the kids, you know, they get involved, they get, you know, get into the vintage stereos. And you know, since, you know, when they're getting a little older, they start, you know, buying stereos. So not all people wants the vintage stereos, and not all people wants the modern stereos. Yeah, so the Sansui, guys, it's known back in the 70s until today. It's known, a lot of people knows about the vintage Sansui, and many competitions today, even before, a lot of different brands from Sansui, Marantz, Techniques, Pioneer, Aquaface, Lafayette, Luxman, Sony, JVC, and so on, so on. Even the, you know, Akai, when it came out, it became popular, and but it's not really on the third or second or first, you know, top notch when it comes to stereo. Akai, it's known, but it's not like a Sansui and Marantz, because these two are competing each other. The Sansui and Marantz, they are, you know, beating each other. They are, you know, trying to be the best, you know. So Marantz came out, and it's very pricey, and I do have maybe 5-7 Marantz, and it's very competitive. You know, they compete with Sansui, and Sansui came out because they have a nice Sansui, you know, from 7070, 8080, and the 9090 Sansui DB, and that is a gigantic receiver. And then so on, and then the Marantz, you know, they build this big, you know, receiver and amplifier just to, you know, try to beat the Sansui. And you know, Sansui tried to beat the Marantz, but you know, it's just, they are not really, you know, so they are just like this. Okay, the Sansui and Marantz. And the vintage Marantz, guys, has beautiful looks. The knobs, the lighting here is just amazing, you know. And the Sansui, when the Sansui came out, it's a very nice vintage Japanese Sansui receiver, especially the 9090 and the 9090 DB. Very nice receiver, gigantic, huge receiver, but it's really expensive. And you know, Kenwood came out and tried to build some, you know, nice receiver. And then after that, you know, the Techniques, and then the Akai, they making all this, you know, try to reach the top. just to compete from, you know, Sansui, Marantz, and other receivers. So they are all competing each other. And you know, Sansui, it's really popular back in the 70s because, you know, the sound quality. And when they built the Sansui, when the Japanese built the Sansui, it has a beautiful, beautiful sounds, you know. So um, until today, Sansui is popular out there, and the price keeps going up, you know. Um, but I'm not gonna, you know, take a chance to spend a lot of money from a Sansui receiver, especially when it's used, because you never know what could happen. And if it breaks, because these are built from the 70s and today it's 2024, and if it breaks, then you have a big problem. You know, you have to find a repair shop, and they're gonna charge you a lot of money. So that is why the reasons I don't want to spend that kind of money. And I do have few, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 Sansuis, and that's good for me, you know. And I have other stereos, different brands and Marantz, you know, so I'm good and I'm happy, you know. Sansui, guys, it's definitely high recommended for people out there, young folks, that they want to try the Sansui, or they want to, you know, invest and have a nice, decent Sansui for not a high price. G2000, it's a nice receiver, guys, and definitely high recommended. So today, guys, that's the video, and then just want to share with you, and I hope you enjoy your stereos and keep collecting and take care. So it's the subscribers, and I will see you again next time. For now, I say ciao ciao.